This is TWiT.
Oh, I got a question. What do you think of the Robotaxi ruling as a California?
Oh, this was a big debate in the California Public Utilities Commission. Was asked by Google's Waymo. See, it has a Google link to it.
Thank you.
And GM's Cruise. These are self-driving vehicles that drive around San Francisco without a driver. They can only operate 9 to 5 in certain areas. So they went to the PUC, said, Your Honor, we would like to operate 24/7 all over the city.
He's still doing the Skrelly imitation, notice.
And the PUC, weirdly, it was very controversial. A lot of people in San Francisco said, no, we don't want that at all. The PUC said, yeah, what could possibly go wrong? And they approved it.
Yep.
Huge. The Verge called it a huge victory in California. 6-hour hearing. Basically, it also, I understand, says there is no limit to the number of cars, self-driving vehicles you can put on the street. Now, I was just up in San Francisco to see Oppenheimer, and it's the weirdest thing. You're driving through an intersection, there goes a car, there's no driver. It's just going... Well, there was a big event in San Francisco at Golden Gate Park called Outside Lands. You know that it's a big thing. And apparently... It caused, shortly, like a day after the PUC decision, it caused a massive traffic jam.
Yeah.
Cruise blames Outside Lands for driverless car fiasco in San Francisco. As many as 10 driverless cars became immobilized in North Beach. Now, Jeff, you know San Francisco. You know that North Beach
themselves or something.
No, you know that North Beach is nowhere near Golden Gate Park. It's not even close.
No.
But the Cruises thing was, well, there was so many people using cell service in Golden Gate Park that our cars couldn't talk.
Got it.
And so...
Oh, no.
Okay. So...
Oh, so this is where 5G network slicing will help.
Yeah, maybe. They stopped
There's the
working.
Stacey angle.
Just jammed up. Actually, it was the same day that the CPUC ruled.
It was the same day?
Yeah. You want video? It was now you know Jeff, Grant Avenue in North Beach. I know because I used to live there. Just a zoo anyway.
Oh my Lord!
And you couldn't go anywhere. All the cars were stopped because the cruise.
There's nobody to yell at.
Yeah, and the cruise agents.
This is where you yell at people.
Cruise agents didn't even know what was going on because they couldn't be reached.
Were there customers in the back seats of the cars too?
Well, you can get out, I think, can't you?
Doesn't look like anybody was in those.
Well. Doesn't matter if there is or there isn't.
Fortunately, but that vehicle was still there.
Yeah, it's happening again and again and again. It's just a mess. And, I asked my friends who live in the city, I said, is that a problem? They said, well, one of my friends lives on Bernal Heights, and it's high and twisty. I hate driving there. It's really weird. It's dead end and stuff. And he said, yeah, for a while, we're getting a lot of cruises up here because they were training. And they would say, if we can navigate this, we can navigate anywhere.
It's hard to
hear
drive
you can
there,
make it anywhere.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if this is a good thing. I know a lot of people who are unhappy. But my friends who live in San Francisco say, no, it's great. We'll be able to take cruises more often. One of them doesn't have a car, so I guess. But this is why we need mass transit. Cars are not the solution to moving people around cities. It really doesn't work. It just causes congestion. New York City is a nightmare in a car. Take the subway.
Yeah, I haven't taken a cab in 15 years.
We need sensible, thought-out mass transit, not necessarily a tunnel going from here
Not
to
one tunnel with some Teslas. No, I agree.
No.
But we invented the subway years ago, hundreds of years ago. I was in Manhattan to see some time ago the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which was a Harry Potter play that was so long they had divided it in two. So you'd go for 3 hours in the afternoon, go have dinner, and come back and watch the second half. It was a little long. So a friend invited me to dinner uptown, and I got in a cab. I know I only have a couple of hours. Yeah, is right. I got out of the cab on a block half an hour later at a cab, and I literally walked from Broadway up to Central Park West, had dinner, and walked back. And I bet the cab was still trying to get uptown. And that was a few years ago. I'm sure it's even worse. Jeff, do you see a lot of Ubers and Lyfts as well as yellow cabs
York?
and private?
Oh yes. But now the big fight here is congestion pricing, and New York is going for that, and my governor in New Jersey, as well as Staten Island, are fighting it hard.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes.
Well, that's the path to profit for Uber. Had their first profitable quarter by charging an exorbitant amount of money.
$56 to go to
Stephen Levy.
Yeah.
You want to hear about the latest news happening in the tech world from the people who write the articles, sometimes from the people who are actually making the news? Well, we got a show for you here at TWiT.tv. It's called Tech News Weekly. Me, Jason Howell, and my co-host Micah Sargent, we talk with some amazing people each and every Thursday on Tech News Weekly, and we share a little bit of our own insights in each of us bringing a story of the week. That's at TWiT.tv/TNW. Subscribe right now.